chain management, dispute management. Management. Dispute case processing. Dispute case processing. Workflow. Set up to the workflow. Workflow. Perform task specific customization. Click on this one. Okay, come to the fin. So this is the workflow. So before going to configure, I will explain you the purpose of the workflow. Let us assume. So today the dispute case which has got assigned on my name. Okay. So tomorrow, because maybe I may on leave, maybe due to some unnecessary reason or due to some workload. So I would like to, or my, or I want to transfer the dispute case to someone. Okay, this is the scenario number one. Or let us assume now I am working in the dispute department. Okay, now I have raised a dispute case. Okay, so on behalf of this, now the dispute case, the we need some information from the other teams, cross teams like sales and distribution or material management team. So in such situation, I would like to transfer the dispute case to the so and so person. Okay, once the dispute case will be created, if I will transfer from my name to the other person, what will happen? The system need to intimate, I mean the system need to trigger the mail to that particular person automatically. Okay, so you got assigned so and so dispute case. Okay, for that is the reason standard SAP has been provided. So the workflow functionality, okay, without mail communication, because every day I'm routing multiple dispute cases to multiple persons. Okay, so in such case, if I want to inform to everybody, each and every person, that is not possible. So that is the reason system has to take care that one. Okay, this is what the functionality. What I am going to do now, the configuration. Let's see how we can activate the workflow for the dispute management. Okay, fin underscore FINS. Here, fin underscore FSCM. Dispute management. To the dispute management. Dispute management. FINS. DM. Dispute management basic function. Click on this one. Okay, assign agent. Then once the agent will be assigned, so agent to whom we are routing this dispute case. Okay, we need to assign agents here. Okay, now you can see here the IDs you can see. So these are all the standard workflows. Workflow inside of these IDs. So the program has been written. Okay. So now it is a event based. Okay. Now you can see sender mail process. Now you can see here send mail process dispute case. Okay. So now you can see here new processor send email new processor when we are going to transfer the dispute case from one person to another person. Okay, send mail to the new processor. Okay, complete workflow container, this and all the standard SAP delivered one. If you go inside of this task, okay, again we need to check inside of this one. Okay, if you want to in detail information, these are the tasks what standard SAP delivered one, but do not disturb this one. Okay, this all, I mean these all are standard SAP provided one. Okay, process dispute case. Now let me come here, then assign agent, click on the assign agent. Then this is the workflow where you can see workflow. We need to understand what is the workflow ID. WS, okay, 017044. Send email process. This is the one. Okay, this is the one. This and all, it's a background process and all. Okay, do not do anything over here. Then click this one, create an agent assignment. Click on this create agent assignment. Okay, user or role, whatever you want, then give the role. Let Venkat, what is your S4 ID?
Same ID, Vijay, I will tell you.
No. S4 HANA.
S4 HANA
S4
2. S4 HANA 2.
that is what S4 HANA only two. This is right.
Yeah, right. I think hope you are also using same server, right? User are different.
No, same server, but my ID is different, right? S4 HANA 21, my user ID, because we cannot use same user ID. Login
Mhm.
credentials will be different, right? User to user.
Yeah.
Agent is assigned. Now just click this one. Now you can see here the agent has been assigned. If you want to assign one more agent, just click on this one. Then assign. Let me assign my ID also. For HANA 21. This is my ID. Okay. Now let us see one thing. So now validity period. If you want to validity period also, we can just delete the agent, organization assignment, update the existing one. Okay. Okay, even we can do the changes also, the validity. Now this validity, I think it is coming from our, I mean, the person has given authorization, right? Okay, when it is going to expire. I believe this is the one from where it is taking. Otherwise, it should be 999 only. Okay, then come back. Then activate the event link. This is the one we must have to perform this one. 744. Now click on this. It's deactivated already. Detail view. Just click on this one. Detail overview. Errors. Let me activate this. This one should be activated. Should be active state. And the agents are assigned. Now you can see here. Now it has been turned into the status is active state. Okay, up to here. Sometimes what we faced in the implementation project, let me show you that issue. 08. Okay. Dispute case creation. Now, so how many ways we can create? Number one, by using by FBL 5N transaction code. Okay, FBL 5N, where we can see the customer open items list from there. And also remember note I will mention before going to create the dispute case. The dispute case can be created for this. Okay, I'll mention like this. One dispute case can be created for multiple line items. Okay, if I want to create dispute case for multiple line items, that can be also possible. Then if I want to create, then then individual dispute cases, for each line item. Okay, each line item wise also you can create it. Okay, then number one, by using your BL5 and transaction code we can create. Then the second thing is that through the work list, collections work list, I'll mention clearly. Through collections work list we can create the dispute case. Okay, through the collections work list also we can create it. Okay, now let us see the one by one how we can create it. Since we have already activated the dispute management for our company code, a BL5N straightforward. TRM5, give our company code, then execute because only we have limited customers. Now you can see here there are two customers are there. For these two customers, okay, there are multiple line items which has been posted. Okay, now let us take this customer. Okay, this customer is having around the 4 line items. Now scenario number one, let us try 1, 2. Okay, let me select 2, 3, 4 all the line items. Okay, now I want to create the scenario number one, what I have explained. We want to create a dispute case for multiple line items. Okay, single dispute case. Create the dispute case. Okay, now no default value defined for the company code. What is this? Customizing. What is this one? company code, case types, TRY. Dispute management. Okay, case type is a dispute management. Now it is system is allowing. Now you can see here, because that's what the for that company code, the dispute management was not activated. Now you can now we can create the dispute case. Okay, now okay, title whatever you want, dispute case. Now reason. Okay, the reasons also we have seen. Okay, why we are creating the okay dispute case, either it's unknown reason or damaged goods, late delivery, price differences, okay, under delivery, okay, unauthorized cash discount deductions, okay, user mistakes, whatever you want you can select. Okay, let me select the late delivery. Now this will be fit for our scenarios. Let me see this one, the categories. Okay, it's a local customer, medium customer, priority customer, whatever you want you can select. Let me select the local customer. Then priority, what is the priority of the dispute case, whether it's a high priority. Okay, similar way how we have seen for credit management, here also the priorities. Okay, so what is the priority for this dispute case? Okay, low priority, medium priority, emergency. Let me put it the emergency. Who is the processor? Okay, let me put it is a S4 HANA 2. Okay, let me put it S4 HANA 2. Then person who is the responsible, I'll give the same person, the responsible also. Okay, then process deadline. I mean, when you want to, up to when, because up to when you want to complete the I mean, you want to close this dispute case. Okay, let me give some next week 17th. Okay, just for even later on, if you want, you can change it. Okay, contact person. Okay, fax number. If you have all this information, you just mention here. Text whatever you want, you can mention. Okay, customer has complained about late delivery. Whatever you want, you just the description. Then save it. Now you can understand here the business scenario what we are creating for all the line items. For multiple, for 4 line items, I am creating only one dispute case. Now the amount also you just compare. Now you can see the amount also. Okay, for all the dispute, for all the line items where I am creating one dispute case here. Okay, now let me save this one.
How many
Now
line
you
items we
can
can create
see
it, sir? One particular
dispute
dispute
case.
case.
Anil, please come again.
Sir, how many line items we can able to create one dispute case, sir? Is
You
there
can.
any
There is no
limit?
limit. There is no limit, Anil. You can select. Okay, that is what I
Multiple.
told, right? For a number of line items, you can select. If you want to create individually, also you can create. That is what I have explained,
Okay.
Anil here. Okay, Anil, is that clear?
Fine, sir. Fine.
See, now for multiple line items also you can create, Anil. Okay, there is no limitation. You can select if you have 100 line items also. Okay, you can select 100 line items. Even if you have 1,000 line items also, you can select 1,000 line items and create one dispute case if you want.
Fine, sir. Fine. Understood, sir.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay, Anil, no problem. Now let us think about, okay, now I have already created the dispute case. Now maybe some person doesn't know. Okay, again, one more person try to create the dispute case. Okay, let me select the only one line item. What system reaction should be? Now let me create. Now you can see here. item 18001 item is already included in the dispute case. This is what the system is throwing the error message. Okay. Now for this one, if you want to see the Fury app manage dispute case. Okay, there is a Fury app. It is there. Let me open that Fury app, but maybe it may take some time to open the Fury, but not sure. But that is a Fury app. But let's try if it will open. Yeah, let it be open. Meanwhile, we'll display the dispute case. Okay, how to display the. Now come to the accounting, financial supply chain management. Come to the dispute management. Now UDM underscore dispute. Okay, so this is the dispute case processor. Okay, where we can manage dispute case. This is Fury app.
Okay, bye. ఏముదయా కూర్చున్నాడు ఆడ వాష్రూమ్ పోయి కూర్చున్నాడు ఏడు కూర్చుంటా పర్వాలేదు వాళ్ళు వస్తే అది తాగిందే వాటరు తాగింటాడు కదా ఇట్లా
Okay, do one thing. What is the dispute case for this one? Let me try. Change the layout here. Sorry. Dispute item. Why it is not triggering the dispute case? Okay, manage my open dispute cases. Go here. Venkat. Hello. Hello, Venkat. See now, see the dispute case processor you can see here. See the processor I have assigned, okay, your name. Now you can see here the dispute case has been created. Okay, Venkat, your voice is, I mean, too slow. Okay, now you can
Yeah,
see here the dispute case has been created. Okay, because my ID I have assigned, but now in the workflow, what I have done, okay, I have assigned your name as a first one. Okay, so now you can see here it has been triggered the dispute case. Now you can see here. That is what my intention was, that why it is not displaying, because okay, now let us see here. I'm just displaying the dispute case. Okay, now we can see there are four invoices. Now you can see dispute case. What I have created, the same one processor. Who is the processor? Because the processor here I have mentioned your name. Okay, now let me change the processor here instead of your. Let me change the processor S4 HANA 21. Okay, so that it should be display in my name. Okay, now save changes. Okay, person is a responsible. Let me update here my name, my same ID. Okay, then save changes. Now it should be appear in, it should trigger into my ID. Okay, dispute case saved successfully. Okay, now let me come back here. That could be the reason. Case, come to the my dispute cases. Yeah, now you can see here. See, now the dispute case, why? Because the reason being that why it was not appearing, because the processor here in the selection screen while creation of itself, the processor, because Venkat is the person responsible to process this dispute ID. Okay, that could be the reason that dispute case which was not appearing in my ID. Now, as soon as once I change the processor, because now it has been transferred from Venkat's name to my name. So now I am the person responsible to process this dispute case. Now it is appearing in my work list because this is what happened. Okay, now we need to understand the system functionality, why the system is unable to, okay, is unable to displaying in your list. Okay, maybe if the processor will be differ, the system will not display the dispute case in our ID. Okay, now let me display the dispute case here. Okay, now let me display here. Now come down here. Now, okay, now if you want to do any changes here, now you just click on display changes. Now if you want whatever the changes you want, okay, local customer, if you want to do some changes, now always this should be, the processor should be, as I told, right? Okay, as soon as once we create the dispute case, the status should be new only. Okay, now it should get assigned, the status should be assigned as a being processed. Now let us assume this is the amount which which I had to receive from the customer. Okay, sometimes what will happen, once the customer will clear this payment, will make the payment, then if the status is being processed, okay, then only the system will, okay, now let me update this one. Okay, let me save this one. Then only the system will close this dispute case by automatically. Okay, because the status, if the status by default is a, the status is a, I mean, active state. Okay, there is an another state, right? Okay, as soon as once we see that one, then system will not close this one. Now the changes whatever you want, now you can see the contact person Anil and Madhu I just have mentioned here. Now customer, for this customer we have created the dispute case here. This is the amount 5,12,920 rupees which we need to receive from the customer. Okay, so this is what, how we need to see. Now for this one, if you want to see the documents also, just click this one. Okay, this, don't disturb this one, record case and record models, because if you go inside of this one, the workflow functionality which has been already activated. Okay, that is what I would request you to, this is standard SAP delivered one, do not disturb anything this one. Okay, okay, then come to the documents, statement of account, what you want to see the, okay, statement of accounts of the customer, accounting document, line items, just click this one. Click this one. If you want to display the customer line items from here itself, you can do it. Then just cancel here. Now documents template which you want to display the customer. Now come here, dispute case, just double click this one. Now add open items. Now you can see here, if you want to add open items, if you want to add another open items, okay, the customer, if you have already missed it, okay, you can add here also. Now you can see here the functionalities. Okay, actions come here. If you want to make it as a execute action, okay, display the action, we don't want this one. Now see, create correspondences. If you want to create correspondence, we can create correspondence. Now contact person, you can generate, okay, get contact person, list of contact person information. Okay, if you want to make this dispute case as a wide dispute case, you can just select this dispute case as a wide also. You can make from here itself. Okay, then one more thing is that my dispute case, there is some documents which is to display the documents list. Its system is displaying. That is what I'm looking here. Workflow elements, system automatically it is triggering the workflow. Okay, fine. My dispute cases. Change this one. Then here I want to see the line items of this one. I think it should display here. Billing documents, customer document template, documents with documents template. Case ID, okay, case ID 21, I think. Billing documents, accounting documents, line items, document number. That is the one function which is not appearing, but other than that, okay, it is appearing. Statement of accounts for this customer, cert key, memory card number. It is asking. We don't want this and okay, I'll check that one. Only that is the one, the function, because inside of this one, my here what system is going to display in my, if I, as soon as if I click the dispute case, if this is the dispute case, now if I open this dispute case, below the system is going to display the documents list for what are all the line items. So we have created this dispute case, that portion which is not appearing here. Okay, apart from that, it is everything is working fine. Okay, now let me do one thing now. Okay, we have 5 more minutes time. What I will do, I will clear the payment. Okay, then this is the amount which I am going to I will clear the payment. Then the next step would be the system need to close the dispute case by automatically. Okay, let me open the new. This is the customer. Then F-28. Let me select the payment. Bank account. To which bank account we are receiving? Okay. 200,105. Okay, let me select any one bank. That is the loan account. Let me select any other. Okay, HDFC current account. Let's select this one. Amount, because we know, right, the amount 5,12,920. 12,920. Okay, the value date is a must since it's a bank transaction. See this one, account. What is the open item of this customer? This is the open item. Or let me process the open items. Customer is not defined for company quota. Sorry, this is the no, ma'am. Still the doctor. Sorry. Okay. T043. Okay, tolerance group. This is a tolerance groups related. T043G. Okay, because the clearing error, this I know. Then let me clear this one. Financial accounting. General ledger accounting. Accounts receivable, accounts payable, business transactions, payments.
Hello,
Annual
Vijay.
incoming
Before you
payment.
leave, can I have 5 more minutes, please? I have some
Yeah,
other doubts.
sure. Tolerance for employee, tolerance group for the customers. Okay, let me define this one. The company code TRM5. Okay, see, I did not define this one. This was the reason the system is throwing the error, the clearing difference. Okay, let me try to process this one. Okay, now it is working. Okay, now the amount what I have entered amount here. Now let me display the document, simulate it. Let me post this one. Okay, now the dispute case should get closed automatically. Let us see that one. Okay, the document which has been posted. Now let me come to the dispute case. Let me go back. Then let me display the dispute case. Come to the cases, find my dispute case. Now you can see the status. Now you can see here. Okay, the status what I have changed. Now you can see the dispute case which has been closed by automatically. Now you can see the status which I have changed. Okay, being processed. Okay, being processed. Okay, being processed in the sense now I was the person responsible to process that one. As soon as once the amount, now you can see amount also. Once we receive the amount from the customer, what has happened based on the system configuration, the system now you can see here closed by automatically, system has been closed. Okay, this is what the functionality what we have expected here. Okay, now system is working fine as expected. As soon as once we receive payment from the customer, then no longer to be required this dispute case to be keep open. Okay, this is the one important functionality. Then let me go back. Another one is that, let me go back. Okay, now is it clear, right? Venkat, Anil and Madhu. Okay, is it clear? Or if anyone is having any further queries, please let me know about this one, how system is working. Okay, the configuration part also I have shown clearly where the configuration need to be done for that one.
Yes, Vijay.
Now, okay, now another one important thing is that automatic creation of the dispute case. Even the dispute case what we have created through the, okay, one we have seen through the BL5N. Another one is a work list. Another one is the last one is a automatic dispute case creation by system. Okay, now by system also there are 3 criteria are there to create the dispute case. Okay, that is the last one which I did not mention. Okay, automatic creation of the dispute case. If I go inside of this one, now we must have to maintain some criteria here. Okay, what is the company code, what is the house bank, what is the accounting ID, then further selection automatic incoming payment. Okay, based on payment wise you want to create, or okay, for open items if you want to create, okay, company code, document type, posting key, okay, whatever you want, the further selection again dynamic selection here it is there. But see, no one will go by the automatic creation, because since the system doesn't know, okay, for what purpose we are